Frequently when you're shooting video, you end up recording audio that you're going to want to use with another video clip when you edit the piece together. That's a common editing technique. I want to show you a couple ways to do that in this lesson. So go to Working Files, go to Projects, and then open up 1801 Swapping Audio. Start off with these two signs. We got this wide shot, and then we've got this tight shot. Now, just for grins here, this first shot has a little bit of traffic noise at the end of it. Just a little bit of car noise. What I want to do is I want to take the audio from the second clip, which is just birds. Lovely little birds there. I want to take that audio and put it on the first clip and just share it, kind of. So I'm going to spread the view out a little bit so I can see things better by pressing the plus key, the equals key, and get some more real estate there. I want to take this audio and copy it and put it over there. Well, first I want to separate it from the video. So I hold down the Alt or the Option key and then click on it, and that selects it. And now I want to make a duplicate of it. So I hold down the Alt or the Option key again and pull it down one notch. And now I've got a duplicate. And I let go of the mouse button, then let go of the Alt or the Option key. Now I've got a duplicate. Now it happens to be the same length almost as the first one. Pretty close. So what I'm going to do is drag it up and replace it like that. I'm going to expand the view a little bit here so I can see what I've done. I've got a little extra stuff right there. So what I want to do is I want to delete that. But if I click on it, I'm going to select the whole clip, and I'll delete the whole clip. It will go like this, and that would be bad, right? So I'm going to Control or Command Z to undo that. So hold down the Alt key again, select that, and press Delete. Now I'll just take this lower guy down and just stretch it out to match the distance. So now I've got the duplicate bird songs, but no one's going to notice that, I'm pretty sure. Let's just pull this thing back a little bit. Listen to that. And one reason they're not necessarily going to notice it is because I'm going to put some more audio from the instructor from another clip and put it here, and so then the bird song will be less relevant there. We'll keep the bird song there. We'll just put the instructor's audio on a different track, but it won't be so obvious that people notice that it's exactly the same as the first one. So I'm going to add audio to this from another source. Another source is going to be the instructor. This is going to be number 3 here. So I'm going to double click on her to bring her up here in the source monitor. I just want to take a few seconds here. There's a spot where she talks about cantering, so I figure if we're going to talk about dressage, we should have a word or two about cantering.
And then go ahead and canter again.
So, and then go ahead and canter again. Right about there, that'll be the endpoint. So I click the endpoint there, and we're going to need, let's see, duration is 320, so we need 320 at least. Let me just kind of play this for a while.
And then go ahead and canter again. Good for you.
I like that. Click the out point, and we can see it's 406, a little longer than we need, but that's okay. We'll fix this in a second. Now I'm going to take the audio only by grabbing this little icon here and drag the audio only down to the track below this. Going down here, I'm going to line it up at the beginning there. Notice how the snap function lets us line it up nicely like that. There you go. I'll just play it here.
And then go ahead and canter again. Good for you.
What I want to do here then is trim this a little bit. So I'm going to go along like this.
Go ahead and canter again.
Right there. And I'm going to cut that right there. So I'm going to take the razor tool, which is the C, and clip right there. Expand my view a bit. Go forward a bit.
Good for you.
Just when she says good.
Good.
Right there. Cut it again. Right click on this little guy and go ripple delete. Now let's see what we got.
Good for you.
There we go. We'll just let it go at that. And maybe tone down the audio on the birds just a bit. So I'm going to get my selection tool, click on this, and we can use the timeline as a way to tone it down, or we can use the Effect Controls panel. Since I like working in the timeline, I'm going to expand this a bit. I'm just going to grab this audio here and pull it down a touch, like that. Now we can play it.
And then go ahead and canter again. Good for you.
There we go. Something along those lines, just to give you a feeling for how to do this kind of stuff in general, and that it can be done, that it's okay to do it, and that it's an effective tool. I'm going to pull this up just a little bit. This next one here is an over-the-shoulder shot. I frequently shoot shots like this where you can't see the person's mouth in case you want to use other audio there, another soundbite that you recorded elsewhere. Maybe the shot didn't work out, or you've got a better one elsewhere. Now, that's not necessarily the case here, but we're going to use a different soundbite anyway. So here she's chatting away.
Good.
And you really can't see
on the neck,
what she's saying based upon, from the shot from behind here. So it's a convenient way to use audio from someplace else. So let's do that. Let me check on a different clip here. We're going to go down to number 4 here. Listen to her for a second.
That is exactly what I want you to do. Well done. Yeah.
I like that.
Good job.
That is exactly
what I want you to do.
What I'm going to do now is grab all of that audio, and then we'll trim it down here. So I'm going to take this little audio portion here and cover it up. Just cover that up and completely. Replace what's there. We'll see how this works now.
That is exactly what I want you to do. Well done. Yes. All right. That was the best one you've done so far.
Very good. Depending on the out point here, I could either expand the length of the clip on top or shrink the one at the bottom to make them line up. But you get a sense of how that works. You can take some audio only from here and just cover up whatever's below there. Just replace it entirely. Let's go over here now.
Exactly.
Sort of the opposite circumstance now. We've got her giving some instruction with the shot out in the arena. What I want to do is take voice from one of these tight shots and replace this with that. This time I want to do it from within the sequence, though. So let me bring in number 1 here. Put it right there. Take some audio from here.
Super. Much better. And then spiral back out.
I think starting right there, perhaps. So I'm going to take my razor tool here, my C cut tool, and click there.
Good. There we go. Pat him on the neck on the inside hand. Nice. That's it.
There you go. So we'll take this portion and put it over here. This clip is way long. We wouldn't use the whole clip anyways, but I do want to show you just the basic way to do this. So I want to take this portion. So I need to select just the audio portion here. So I click away and then press the Alt button or the Option button and click there just to select that audio. Now I can pull it out as a separate item and pull it around. Now I'm just going to drag it over here and put it right there at the beginning, and we might want to adjust it later, but I'll put it there at the beginning. And if we want to adjust the length of this clip or something like that later, we can. Here we go.
Good. There we go. Pat him on the neck on the inside hand. Nice.
There you go. So you can take audio from another source here in the timeline. If I didn't want to remove that, if I somehow wanted to use that exact same shot with that exact same audio again, then I wouldn't have pulled it away like that. I would have made a duplicate before bringing it over here. So I think you get the sense now that not only is it okay to take audio from one clip and put it on another one, but it's an absolutely standard part of video editing.